So it's all but confirmed that Black Panther 2 is going to be introducing Namor, played by Tenoch Huerta. But it could actually lead us to the introduction of the Savage Lands and Khazar, Marvel's version of Tarzan, essentially. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome newcomers. So, Black Panther 2. It's supposed to be this wild movie with a bunch of surprises. And there's actually some photos of a stage being built of an underwater area for an action scene. And there's tons of reputable people reporting on Tenoch Huerta being Namor the Submariner. So we kind of know Namor is in Black Panther 2, undoubtedly. Okay? Let's just get that out the way. I don't want any serious comments down below like, oh, we don't know, like, he's not in there. It's like, yeah, it's basically confirmed at this point, man. Before I explain how this all connects, let me explain who Namor is a little bit, Savage Land, and Khazar. In the comics, Namor, the Submariner, is half Atlantean, half human. He's actually a mutant. He was the first mutant to appear in Marvel Comics. Not through the perspective of the comic characters, but through our perspective of the people who were reading it. Like, he was the first one to show up, and he wasn't revealed to be a mutant much later on by Charles Xavier. But his origin is his father was exploring Antarctica, came across this Atlantean princess. They boned, had a kid. Namor grew up. He was kind of ostracized or whatever, and then he grew up. He proved himself and became Namor, the Submariner, and eventually he becomes the king of Atlantis. Savage Land. The Savage Land in the comics is this amazing, wild, prehistoric area that's located in Antarctica. And Khazar does reside there, or he's often found there. But specifically, what is found there is this thing called Vibranium B / Savage Land Vibranium. And it's, if I remember correctly, it can actually nullify the effects of most metals, especially Wakandan vibranium. So, given how Namor's father is an explorer and has been to Antarctica, and if they're going to be gunning against each other, Namor and the Wakandans, a tool that would be really useful for Namor would be any armor, or especially a trident, like his classic, his trident, his iconic trident, made out of Savage Land Vibranium / Vibranium B. Because if I remember correctly, it can nullify the effects of Wakandan vibranium, and it instantly becomes extremely lethal to anyone who is wearing a suit of armor made out of Wakandan vibranium. And man, I would love to see some crazy stuff like with this. I'd love to see, and I highly doubt they're gonna do this, but just to show how much of an asshole Namor can be, because he is very prideful and arrogant sometimes, but to show how much of an asshole he is and how much he'll put Atlanteans first, it would make for a great story to see Namor. Well, we wouldn't have to see it, but like maybe in like a anime type of style fighting, where it's just a solid background, Namor with a trident, a male in the Wakandan male, and we're all assuming is T'Challa, stab him and kill T'Challa, and Shuri in the movie goes on this fucking rampage and is all set on revenge and eventually lets it go. I would love that. Like, that story arc would be amazing. I don't think that's how they're gonna get rid of T'Challa though, because from my understanding is they're trying to make it graceful and respectable for the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Outside of that, I mean, we could see him do that though to a bunch of Wakandan citizens and soldiers. Maybe Namor actually does kill him and he causes like a tidal wave to hit Wakanda or whatever, and he starts trying to sink the city, or submerge the city, and T'Challa dies, saving essentially the entire nation. That would be another great way to pull that off. But we don't see it. We probably wouldn't be able to see it. Or we could actually see it through Shuri's perspective, and she tries to help, but when she gets there, she can't, and T'Challa dies in front of her or something like that. And if Namor does end up going to the Savage Land to get this Vibranium B, or Savage Land Vibranium, then by extension, Kazar is either going to be on the way soon, or he's going to be sort of there as a cameo, maybe as like a post-credit scene. And actually, Kevin Feige has been wanting to do Kazar since Marvel Studios has started. So Kazar's gonna have to come at some point. Comment down below what you think, and if you think Kazar and the Savage Land are gonna be mentioned in Black Panther 2, or if we even get to see the Savage Land in Black Panther 2. And with that brings me to the end of this video. So if you like the super nerdy content, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, news, anime, and reaction videos, and theory videos, then go ahead and like and subscribe, because this is the place for you. And go ahead and do us a favor, all of us a favor, and share it. Share it in your favorite Twitter group, subreddit, Instagram group chat, Facebook group, so we can help us grow, so we can make better content for you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.